So I think we've all seen this clip by now. On Sunday, New Orleans running back Mark Ingram goes crazy on the sideline as the Saints are winning, and New Orleans is pulling away from the Cardinals 48-41. It looked like Mark Ingram was going nuts on the sideline because he was pulled from the game as Tim Hightower, his teammate, ended up scoring on the 2-yard touchdown plunge. So people were saying,
incentives, man.
Well, why is he upset if his team is winning? Why is he upset if the team is getting the victory? Shouldn't he be happy for Hightower or whatever? And you might say he's just competitive. He felt like he had done a lot of work to get them to the 1-yard line, that he wants the touchdown glory as well. But it turns out he's also got a touchdown scored incentive on his contract. And he was one away from a bonus. And that Sean Payton, I don't think this is a coincidence. He would never admit it.
I've seen people I've seen the same thing happen to Plexico. I'm telling you, it happens. That's why athletes despise some of their teams, because that's so petty. You talk about a
coach
a team
or their GM.
They're billionaires, man.
Yeah.
Every organization, every team is worth $1 billion. Once the TV deal came out, every franchise went up by $400 million. And now you want to be petty on something that I've earned. I can't roll for you. Because guess what? I'm going to get you back.
Yeah.
Oh, you need me to play? Yeah, that ankle, that's a little tender. I'm not going to risk myself for you when you try to play me out of some money, being petty. Meanwhile, you don't go cheap when it comes to paying Peyton. Whether he go to the playoffs or not, he get that cheese. I'm sure he got incentives if he go to the Super Bowl.
Talk about Sean Payton.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I worked with Troy Brown, former New England Patriot, for a long time, and he used to say that the Patriots were such sticklers on this stuff that Bill knew every bonus in every game. And he said he was 5 catches away from some type of salary bonus, and Bill specifically took him out of the fourth quarter of Week 17, and he couldn't do anything. He's on the sideline watching his passes.
How do you feel about a guy like that?
Said it was real tough.
But let me tell you what a real organization does. Terrell Suggs, 40 sacks in 4 years, $5 million bonus. $5 million. You know what we did? You know what Rex did? And why people go to war for Rex? Why people lay their careers on the line for Rex?
This is a good point. Why?
He drew up 13 blitzes for Terrell Suggs. Last game of the season, Buffalo Bills. Both of us are out. Both of us are out. Season's over with. Everybody's going home, no playoffs. 13 blitzes. Every third down, he called a new blitz. Terrell Suggs got his blitz, got his sack, and he celebrated like he had just won the lottery. Because guess what? He did. And everybody's looking like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? He's celebrating by getting a sack, I think, on J.P. Losman or some crazy stuff like that. But everybody out there knew what he was happy about. Deion Sanders had a percentage. He had a percentage.
When he was playing on the Ravens with you.
When he was playing on the Ravens with me, I'm sorry, he's playing on the Ravens with me, he had a percentage. If he played a certain percentage of plays, he got like a $2 million bonus. Guess what Rex did? Put him out there as safety. That's why I played injured. That's why Ray came back from a torn bicep. That's why Suggs is playing with a torn bicep. That's why he came back from a torn Achilles to play the same year.
Those guys took care of you.
That's why Samari Rolle had his neck fused, his spine fused, and came back to play. Because they take care of their players in Baltimore. And don't tell me that the Baltimore Ravens is any less of an organization than any other in this league. But they do things the right way. Guess where I just came from? I just came from Baltimore doing a charity event because I'm indebted to not only that team, but that community. Because that's how they treat you down there.
So they never tried to cheap you on anything in the contract?
No. They wanted you to get it. Their success is your success. Your success is their success. Guys put their careers on the line for them, man.
Same with the Jets?
I didn't have any incentives with the Jets. They gave my money outright, baby. But I've seen no. But listen, no. It's not the same. It's not the same type of organization. It's not.
The Jets.
The Baltimore Ravens are a special place, and I think that the Steelers are the same type of place because I've known people that played for the Steelers as well. Don't tell me that Polamalu wasn't done 2 years before they actually told him he was done. Don't tell me Ray Lewis wasn't done a year or two before they said he was done. But that was a show of appreciation.
So we know there's some organizations
they
in the
cut
NFL
you. They'd rather cut you a couple of years early.
that handle things the right way, and that there's a couple of cheap-ass organizations that are trying to save a buck.
Exactly.
And the New Orleans Saints.
They want a nickel a dime you.
The New Orleans Saints are trying to save a buck with Mark Ingram on the goal line.
The first time I'm Mark Ingram, I got a chance to screw you without screwing myself, I'm going to screw you back.
So incentives change the way players play.
Like, incentives are just, people say, oh, you should be playing as hard as you can. But when you have a target, you run faster.
Well, and also you want to play or work as hard for somebody that has your back.
Right.
And the radio stations that I've ever worked for that I knew my boss had my back and was going to go to battle for me, hey, the simple fact of the matter is I wanted to work harder and longer for that person.
Exactly. He's going to stand on the table for me. If it comes to become a decision, he's going to stand in that room and he's going to defend me.